Okay, I'm back, except it's been 2 days since I recorded the first part of the video. And I've been trying my best to connect to the situation with the 200 bodies they found in various bayous in Houston, Texas. And as I mentioned, I've never been there before. I can't connect. I see that two people are involved. I also see that all the 200 bodies that they found have not all been, they are not, the cause of their death or the cause of their demise is not from the same circumstances. Boy, that was a lot to say. So that's really all I see, except this morning I was laying down. I had just woke up and I was doing my little stretches and kind of laying there, stretching my legs, my arms, and I saw a number, 1108. And I saw this number when I was trying to put myself in a relaxed state to see if I could find some answers to this horrible mystery. I saw 1108 and I saw that it's an address. And I also saw the possibility of 11108. I also saw, or I think I may have told you guys this at the beginning of the video, I heard an accent, either sounds Southern or it's probably Southern, a Southern type accent. And I think I even thought it could be Australian, but I think it's Southern. I live in the Midwest, so I'm not really all that keen on Southern accents. So I'm really reaching. I desperately want this to be solved, and I think people should really take this serious, and I'm sure that they are. This is crazy, and I haven't heard that much information about it. That's the thing. It's like, it makes you want to say they don't care. But they do, but it makes you want to think that way. Also, in this video, I wanted to talk to you guys about, speaking of addresses and numbers, I wanted to talk to you guys about, a little bit about numerology and numbers and how they can affect you. I've always been one, I don't ascribe to the notion that numbers have already set meaning, if you know what I mean. I don't really think that doesn't ring right for me. I think everything is about energy, and it's even weight. The weight of something is about energy. And have you ever, and this may sound like I'm all over the place, and I kind of am, but have you ever walked into a room and you feel like you can feel the energy in the room from the people that are in there? That's because their energy has a specific weight. And when each person leaves the room, the energy shifts. Well, numbers are the same way. They shift. But a lot of it is what you perceive it to be. Like for me, 111, it feels supportive. But in the case of these bodies that have turned up, it doesn't feel like it's supportive. It feels like an address. So I don't know how that is tying in together. Also, I see a shed in the back of a house. So maybe that address, 11101, might be connected to a shed in the back of a house. We'll see. And as I get more impressions, I will make videos according to the impressions that I'm getting. And I'm probably about 60% sure of this, maybe even 50%. So don't take this to the bank. I'm not quite there yet.
So, turns out we did have this on file. It is $45.
Okay, okay, honey, I'll get it. Okay, my copay was, I think he said $40 or $45. Not too bad, it could be worse. Okay, now I'm on the way to the doctor's office to get the paperwork for my handicap parking placard, and I'm hoping I can get a temporary one today. I live in Illinois, so I don't really know if it goes this way, in every state, but I know here in Illinois, you can possibly get a temporary placard the same day that you turn the paperwork in. So I'm going to start at the doctor's office. They called me yesterday to pick up my paperwork. And it's raining, and I have this external defibrillator on, and it can't get wet. And there's kind of a distance from where you park to when you get into the actual doctor's office. So I'm going to try to shield this. I won't be able to record because I am going to have to keep my little defibrillator from getting wet. Oh, this isn't the defibrillator, this is the seatbelt. Last night I got kind of scared. Started Googling and watching TikTok videos about heart failure and survival rate and that sort of thing. My sister, she died from heart failure, and my niece did too. My niece was relatively young, and I know it's not the same for everyone, but it is progressive disease. It doesn't go away. The best that can be done, and I'm trying to be positive, is to stay on it. If you're showing any symptoms of issues like swollen ankles and feet or legs, any type of signs of water retention, and they suggest, or they tell you, if you gain more than 2 pounds in a day, which I have done before, you're to contact your doctor or go to the emergency room. So I've been on it. I've been weighing myself every single morning. I have a routine, and I'm not really a disciplined person, but I have to be with this. And I feel positive. I feel good. I do have occasional discomfort here and there, once in a while, but it goes away. And I haven't had any shortness of breath or dizziness. So it's one day at a time for me. I'm okay. I'm fine. As a matter of fact, later, the reason I have this hat on is because I'm going to relax my hair. I don't care who doesn't like it. I don't like having to comb through massive amounts of tiny curls. It's time consuming and it hurts. So I'm going to take the easy way out. I've been natural since 2011. So I'm going to relax my own hair. And then maybe next week I might go to a beauty school and get it styled. We'll see. But I don't want them to relax it. I want to do it myself. Okay, I've got to pick up my paperwork to get my handicap parking placard. Okay, I just picked up my papers to turn to the DMV to get my parking placard, my handicap parking placard. And I don't really feel like going to the DMV today. I think I'll do it tomorrow. And I was hoping to get a temporary one until I can get the permanent one in the mail. So we'll see. Also, I went to the grocery store and literally got just a few things: tomatoes, some spinach and lettuce for salad, and what else did I get? I wanted I wanted cookies so bad, but nope, not gonna do it. I will fight it tooth and nail. I'm not going to do it because I'm one of those types. If I eat 1 or 2 cookies, I'm going to end up eating the entire bag of cookies. So, I didn't get tea because I already have tea at home. I did get some Mrs. Dash. Oh, and I got salmon. I think I might make that tomorrow, either later today or tomorrow. I love salmon. And it's not frozen. I've never really cooked fresh salmon before. I've always made the frozen. And this is pretty thick. So where am I at right now? Where do you think I'm at? I'm at Starbucks, my favorite place in the world to get my unsweet tea. You know what's been on my mind? Something else that's really been on my mind, you guys? That woman that's missing out of Chicago. And right now, I cannot think of her name. I know her last name is Brown. What do you guys think is going on? You know, after Chris Watts and Scott Peterson and all these other men who have unalived their mates and their children, and it just, I don't know. It makes, to be, if I'm being honest, it makes me wonder. It could be a whole nother thing. It could not be the spouse. It could be something else. But I think we've almost developed a sixth sense for these things. I see something. Okay. I see light blue, really light old blue. Seems like there's a rope or something near there, near the light blue thing. There's something hanging on the side of it. I wish I was a better psychic and I could see things more clearly. Sometimes I can. Sometimes I'll see things so clear it scares me. But I think I've got a lot on my mind with my health situation, not being able to go back to work right now. I think I got so much on my mind, it's hard for me to relax and let the images, let the sort of clues come to me. But I do see something light blue. I can't make out what it is. Is there a Navy or military base in Chicago? I'm sure there is. I feel a connection there. Also, I can almost hear this lady's voice. I can almost hear it. I can almost see her in my mind's eye. And I know her husband said that she's mentally ill. I don't know about that. I'll be right back. I'm going to get my tea. I'm seeing just little quick glimpses of visuals. And I'm almost afraid to say it because it's like I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to look like an idiot. But my grandmother used to always tell me nothing beats a failure but a try. I'll just tell you what I see. Definitely I see something really pale blue. And it's like I'm only seeing the side of it. Like there's more to this than what I'm able to see. I also sense military, like maybe the Navy. And I sensed this lady, Miss Brown, I sense that she is the type that likes to help, and she'll put herself in a certain way to help people. She's very selfless. Well, she is I believe a special education teacher. That's what she does as a profession. She's 53 years old, and I'll put a picture of her right here. What do you guys think? If it's not the spouse, then what could it be? What other scenario could it be? Can you use your psychic mind to try to find her? And the certain things the spouse said, and this is just my humble opinion, there's certain things that he said during an interview. He said, we miss her. We want her home. I just would think, and I know everyone's different. Everybody reacts to stress differently. But I would think he would be very scared saying, please, if anybody knows anything, just let us know. Just call the police. We miss her. I don't know. That just didn't fit well to me. Sure, you miss her, but right now, it seems like you would not only miss her, you would be desperate to find out what's going on. Where is she? She took up for him sometimes. He is a hard person to live with. And once again, this is just my opinion. Doesn't mean it's law, doesn't mean it's 100% fact. It's just, really, this is my opinion. It's not even my psychic opinion. He just reeks of someone who's very controlling, possessive, and I feel like she's trying to detach from him. And I noticed in an interview, or I read somewhere where he says that she's mentally ill. She might be dealing with some depression. I don't know. But just something about that doesn't ring 100% true. The family, I think, suspects him, but they're going along for right now because there's nothing exact, and they don't want to ostracize him just yet, especially the mother. I feel like she doesn't care for him, and I don't think they trust him. I don't think they really liked him, and maybe rightly so. You never know. I'm trying to connect with her. Her throat, I keep seeing something right here, but it's not anything gross. It seems like when someone talks, their neck moves. Well, mine kind of does, but I don't mean this. I mean, there's something drawing my attention to her neck. And like I said, I can't remember her name. Can't remember for some reason. It's not coming to me. Is it Kathy? Let us know where you're at. Let us know, Miss Brown, if you're okay. I know you're not okay. That much we all know that you're not okay. You've been gone almost a week. You're not okay. And I feel like you told somebody something. So if by some chance someone's watching this video that knows her, if she told you something, go to the police. Let the police know. You don't have to tell anyone else. Just let the police know. It's okay to get involved. But I feel like the longer she's missing, the higher the chances are that someone will come forward with a little bit more information. And a lot of this, what I'm saying, is simply mother wit. Not really giving a so-called psychic reading. It's just my impression of what is going on. Something's not right. She didn't just go to the acupuncturist and that's it. She didn't just get up and just go like that. If she left him, I think she would have told someone. But I hope she's okay. I know she's not, but I hope she is. Another thing I wanted to talk about was the 200-something bodies they found in Houston, Texas bayous. What is going on there? I haven't seen a whole lot in the news about it. And as I said in another video, I'm getting the impression that two people are involved. They have a southern accent. There's some type of accent. And these two people might be related in a certain way, or they have some kind of bond, something that's keeping them glued together. And they're going to find them. They're going to find them. And the case of Miss Brown that's missing, this is going to be solved too. And I think it's going to be solved really, really soon, and I hope it is. But there's so much going on. You know, if you're the type of person who's mean and you want to hurt people, go somewhere by yourself. Go leave people alone. Don't get in relationships with someone and you get so frustrated or whatever the issue is that you want to hurt them and hurt your family, and you meet a new woman or man and then you want to be with them, so you destroy the old family. If you know you have that in yourself, don't get married. You don't have to please anyone. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. And you can't erase people. Another thing I would like to end this with is that I feel like accountability is everything. If you hurt someone, especially a child, or if you think you're capable of doing that, distance yourself from that. You can do that. Distance yourself. You know ahead of time who you are and what you're made of. If not, be accountable. Turn yourself in. Be a man. Be a woman. Turn yourself in. The more I think about things like this, the angrier I get, because it's unnecessary. Personally, I lost a child, not to violence. My son was 20 years old, and he unfortunately suffered from Duchenne muscular dystrophy. And I lost him, and I know what that feels like. I can't even imagine what it would feel like to not know where my child is or my loved one. Eventually, you have to give peace a chance. Why be on the side of hurting someone? Because chances are, the more you hurt people, the more you're going to hurt. That's just the energy that it brings. Step out of your character. If you're one of those low-down type people, step out of your character and do something right. I hope this video reaches everyone with love and kindness, and I really hope that you make your life the best you can. We're not here that long. We might as well do the right thing. We're all in this together. This is tomorrow again. If you'd like a reading or someone to talk to about certain mysteries, I'm misspsychicdetective@gmail.com. At the heading of the email, I'd like you to put reading. That way I'll know who it is and I'll know what it's about. Hang tight. Be strong. Do the right thing. Thank you.